totally in the. Did you miss the notes?
I thought the first rule of Fight Club was you're not allowed to talk about your Fight Club.
But the second rule is that you shave your head immediately.
Yeah. Like a chimp ready to be launched into space.
What I got here, Brian? Let's go into a match.
No fucking match. I'm not finished yet.
You think this is over? You think I've forgotten this?
I never fucking meant for you to get hurt. That piece of shit that you brought on here?
Wait till I get my hands on him. Oh, wait, let me explain something to you before you go overboard here. We disagree about a lot of things. I never meant for him to do that to you. He just went overboard.
Oh, yeah. And he apologized. I don't believe you dickhead.
I don't believe what you say anymore, Brian.
How do you want me to prove it to you? There's no way. Hey, give me my fucking phone.
You say give it a rest. We say give it the abdominal stretch. No need to be stressed. Take a play off abdominal stretch. Rope for leverage. Have a beverage. Hope the ref doesn't check. Abdominal stretch. Stay awake, bro. I'm Waco. I'm David Koresh. Why the hate, bro? Let's work slow. Abdominal stretch. Gut feeling, hedging our bets. 5 aces and decks. DiBiase the checks. The abdominal stretch.
Hello. And welcome back to the Abdominal Stretch, the podcast by the guys that podcast about wrestling but don't always watch the wrestling that they podcast about. The Abdominal Stretch. We did, I know, but we often don't, so we have to leave a disclaimer. We have to We have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show because, Pablo is out of jail this week. He's back home from the correctional facility. It seems
back in the bricks, baby.
Yeah.
Conjugal visits over here.
He's back in the Deeper Issues Nerdcast lair, if you will.
Yeah, I like that lair.
Yeah, the lair.
It's a lair.
It's good. I've named my apartments my place I live the Haskell Hacienda.
Oh,
yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
there may be a little cultural misappropriation
with Hacienda. You think?
Yeah, Hacienda. You're not living in Mexico. I don't know. What the fuck do I know,
bro?
I think Hacienda is just in my mansion.
You can't hit me with a cultural appropriation 2.5 minutes into the fucking show, dude.
You gotta be Mexican royalty to have a hacienda, bro.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you gotta be Ultimo Dragon, Mexican royalty.
Sick callback. Sick callback, Pumps. Oh, the Ultimo Dragon. The Pablo edit we never got. We're now going on 4 or 5 weeks now without one.
He just got out of the clink. Why don't you leave him be?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I jest because I love them so.
Thank you.
But I understand that you also have a real life.
Your man's in demand right now. I'm in over my head, I feel like.
Oh, you see how he slowly sets us up every week, Pumps?
What? I'm telling you. Every week.
Lucky I'm even here.
Pumps and I have abandonment issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll always make time to talk shit about wrestling.
My man.
He didn't say with us.
Exhibit A. All right, boys. Here we are. Another week. Pumps is 1-0 as a head coach, so he showed up like Rocky. Dang. Pumps, how was your week, sir? Tell us about 600 emails. while I pimp us out here for a minute.
I've never deleted so many emails in all my life. After I got back to work Monday.
So now all of these said emails are work related, or we got no like Spanish?
Yeah, no. There was no want a bigger hog? Click this link.
Got it.
Yeah, no. It was all customer complaint. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it was great.
And the Pumps Reaper hasn't had to come out again, have they?
Not this week.
Okay.
Not this week.
Anything else? Anything else of note for you, my friend?
No, nothing at the moment.
All right.
I want to hear more stories about just pumps firing people.
Riveting.
For the
Absolutely riveting.
Well, I need to fire people just for the podcast stories, pumps.
That's true. Let me work on that.
Yeah, can you start in-house shenanigans just so you have more on the front end of the show?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't need my help, but yeah, we can.
You need to start living the gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I could pull up a customer complaint real quick.
Yo, there we go. See?
Please.
Now we're talking.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Nobody tunes in to talk about wrestling for the first 20 minutes of the show anyway. So let's do it.
Let's see.
I love customer complaints.
Oh man. I wish I got any.
Yeah. Sure, there's a few. Sure
I got skeletons, guys. Okay. All right.
That's not a good one. Oh. Here's one. Mrs. called upset about her pest control service. She's upset because every service she requests us to come in her house for the issue she's having, and we always tell her no.
She's trying to lure you guys in, Hansel and Gretel style.
She said she's paying all this money and not getting the service she asked for. Can somebody reach out?
What service?
What service is Mrs. Grendel trying to get?
I don't know. I guess she wants a strapping young lad to come spray her insides.
She just get her money.
Maybe we shouldn't have Pumps do more of his week.
I mean, that's what the email said.
I'm talking about your incredibly quick Bobby Heenan-like fucking pun that you just fucking dropped on the fucking.
Well, I got to bring something to the table here.
To stretch. Another one for us before we shift.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off.
Let's see. Hang on.
Pumps, have you been moisturizing? You look like 5 years younger.
Yeah, you look good.
It's all shaving.
Do you have a filter on?
No.
It's all shaving.
It's
Isn't
just
that great?
It's lighting.
That's like those memes where it's like dudes wash every part of their body with like a sweat rag and throw a fucking t-shirt on and do a few push-ups.
Yeah, I use the same loofah for like
it's
6
all
months.
good.
Yeah.
And fucking chicks have to like plow on makeup.
You do?
Yeah. No.
You
Okay.
do look well lit. Did you change like the position of your
I
lights?
moved the camera, so the camera
Move the
was
camera. Okay.
over
That's,
here.
Yeah. Can you move it more dungeony so you don't look better than me?
Sure.
no, yeah, I like yeah, I like the new angle.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you're like the WWE production team, dude. You're doing new. Did you hire Kevin Dunn?
Yeah, I did. He's on his way to Louisville right now to finally have it out with Cornette. Oh, here's a good review on Google. This company is awful, to say the least. Every time you try to contact someone, you don't get a response. And if you do, it's from a random out-of-state number. And a new person. I've sent 4 emails to 2 different employees. Both refuse to write you back, but will try to contact you via phone a week or so later, so there's no paper trail.
What the fuck are you writing about? Look fucking elsewhere then, buddy. Like just go just go to the next Google link. Just go.
Dude, if you're worried about a paper trail for your fucking pesticide company, I don't know. What do you got going on out there?
Yeah, I mean,
on your ranch. God forbid I call something a hacienda.
Right. On your plantation, because we're in the South. So yeah, that's my week in a nutshell.
Pablo Ramiro Estevez, my friend, how was your week?
It's good. Celebrated my birthday.
Yes, talk about it.
Turned 39.
I didn't make it. I'm sorry, but it looked
right.
like you had a good time. You were Brett the Hitman Hart jacketed up.
Yeah. Well, it's my battle vest.
I like it. Yeah. You rock a good leather vest. I'm not gonna lie. A leather jacket. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it was a vest. It was a vest.
Oh, it was a vest. Okay.
I have a leather vest. Yeah, because it's summer. I can't be wearing a leather jacket in this heat. So,
my man, you pull it off. I'm not gonna lie. You make me interested in leather vest But then I realized I cannot pull it off as you, sir.
Maybe you can. I'll send you my leather vest guy.
No. Bro, my wife would probably fucking have a heart attack if we were like going out for date night and I fucking came out of the room.
Yeah, hold on.
Some Harley boots and a white tee and a fucking leather vest.
You wouldn't leave the house. That'd be it.
Yeah, it would be. There'd be a $495 divorce going on.
Is that how much divorces cost? $495?
Up the block from our house, when we go on walks and shit, there's a law firm that's at like an upper, space in a little strip mall, and their big sign says divorce $495. So that's like our fucking joke. Like, it's only gonna cost me $500.
Yeah, does that include tax? Is that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's your tax
Seems
entitled.
Cheap. Seems super cheap. Seems cheap, but sorry. So your birthday. Go on.
No, just $495. Yeah, no, that was it. We went to a place called Mission Control in Santa Ana, and it's a barcade.
Love
and they have like pinball, but it's like very specific, like 90s. They had like Street Fighter 2, the Simpsons arcade game, the X-Men arcade game. They have Mortal Kombat 3. They have like a bunch of pinball machines, and tequila. So
Can't go wrong with that.
No, it wasn't too bad. I like my tequila neat, chilled, double. All right.
Like you like your podcast.
And then and like I like my back to back.
Neat, chilled, and doubled.
A little tahini on the rim and a little lime. That's it. That's all I need.
I like it.
But and I had a lot of those, and just freaking just played video games, and I was dominating Street Fighter 2 for a minute until somebody who actually knew how to play the game and beat E Honda's cheap shit.
You were going to war with E Honda, huh?
Dude, E Honda's a fucking beast, man. And
I do like some E Honda, but if you're
he's dominant.
playing somebody, E Honda's not the guy. Computer.
If you're gonna corner crouch,
I beat 9 people, friend. All right, I was on a streak. It was on my 10th when somebody came along with fucking Chung Li and fucked me up because they pulled the same cheap shit I was pulling because I was doing that.
I was gonna say, I know you're not talking shit about somebody pulling cheap moves when you're E Honda.
Yeah, but he's also got like the flying, you know what I'm saying, which is just a little like hold back for 2 seconds, forward, high punch, whatever. Yeah. And so like between those 2 moves, I'm just like the one combo I know I can fuck some people up. But then somebody who actually knew how to play came and offered me a challenge, I was on a hot streak. My cousin's husband.
No, who did they play with? Oh, you Chun Li. Sorry, you said that.
Chun Li, yeah. And then we had a rematch. They did Ryu, and I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, okay? But it was a fun time.
Do you guys remember? Not to go. I mean, we're still 13 minutes in. Fuck, who wants to talk about wrestling yet? Yeah. Do you remember either the first place or first character you played with when you first discovered, saw Street Fighter 2 in the arcade?
Absolutely.
So do I. It's etched in my brain.
Yeah.
Is it Guile?
It was Guile. 1000%.
Yeah.
Was it the?
I think everybody kind of goes.
It was the G.I. Joe. He was the G.I. Joe, and he was from America. He was G.I. Joe, and it was in Heber City, Utah, and it was in a grocery store front lobby.
Wow.
Like towards the front where they sell propane and fucking firewood and shit, right? In Utah. They had, and this city was like 4,000 people, and they had this arcade machine, and we were at the store, and I saw it, and I played it, and it was mind-blowing. It's etched in my brain. And I played with Guile, and the next day I begged my dad to let me walk up the supermarket with a handful of quarters, and I
need to go to the store.
Yeah, and I just sat there and played, and he was probably happy to get me out of the house at 8 or 12 or what year did Street Fighter 2 come out in the arcade?
92.
92, yeah, exactly. So I was old enough to walk up the block. And it was Guile. Yeah, for me. Mm-hmm.
Kids don't walk down blocks by themselves anymore. It's not a thing. So weird, right? I have a similar experience with the Simpsons arcade game, where I was. It was a place in New Orleans called K&B Drugstore, and it was like New Orleans' branded CV super pharmacy. I don't know. It was kind of like an Albertsons before Albertsons was a thing. Kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
And
I still call it the supermarket. By the way, do you guys call it the supermarket or the grocery store?
Say grocery store.
Yeah, I think grocery store.
Me and my cousin have this fight all the time. I call it the supermarket.
I mean, really, it's all either Kroger or like it's wherever you. It's
Yeah. I know.
That's what you're gonna call it. You're not gonna, I'm going to the grocery store.
I do know. I say that like when I go to the supermarket. I don't say the name of the place.
Oh,
I just say the supermarket.
Well, in New Orleans, I don't say it all the time anymore. We say making groceries. We're gonna make some groceries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some groceries.
And that means you're gonna go to the store.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna make groceries. I don't know. You're gonna go pick up groceries.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like those weird like. It's like when we have this conversation.
Why is it weird?
Because you're not making groceries.
Yeah, you're not. You're
buying them. And dude, me and my boys at work, because there's a super Mexican Hispanic thing where they say I'm gonna make line instead of I'm gonna get in line.
Oh, like, yeah.
I had to get in line. They go, yeah, I had to make line.
Yeah, or you make a line.
Yeah, but you're not making the line. You're getting in it. Unless you're the first person.
That's who has ever said that.
Everybody here.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna make line. I had to make line.
Yeah, make a line. That's fine.
You've never said that, bro. You say get in line, Pablo. Don't fucking front for your heritage, dude.
I don't stand in lines, man. Unless
anyway, so you making groceries in the Simpsons arcade.
Oh yeah, that was it. Like I used to just go to and it was I had that very specific memory of like going to that store all the time to just play like that arcade game, the Simpsons arcade game. But yeah, I played with Guile too. I feel like every kid's just attracted to that.
It was it was my and who was yours, Pumps?
Blanca, because he was green.
Oh, yeah. Blanca was always my second as well.
Yeah, Blanca was good.
And it was at Shopmakers Arcade in Westerly, Rhode Island, and I just had to Google it. But it's not on Google, even though there was a stabbing there, and it closed down.
Nice. My Venice arcade closed down too because of violence. Westworld. Never forget it. There was a donut shop next door, dude. My dad used to take me whenever he would come and visit me, and he would take me and he'd give me $10 in quarters at Westworld and fucking 2 donuts, and we would spend 3 or 4 hours, and he would drop me right back off.
Well, my hometown was also like 1,000 people, so it was kind of a big deal back in the day.
Yeah, no, dude, if you had an arcade, bro, that was like between. I mean, listen, I was born in '80, so like for me, between 87 and 95, arcades were fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we didn't get a full-time arcade that wasn't the bowling alley until that place.
Right? Yeah. I got robbed at a bowling alley arcade.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's coming up in New Orleans for a hot minute. There was this place. This was like after high school. I mean, not a little bit through the end of high school, mid. I don't know, like a 10th grade on. Game Club, and it was in this area called Fat City, which Fat City at the time was just fucking bars, and then there was like an all ages arcade right in the middle. For some fucking reason.
Yeah, so dads could drop their kids off, bro. I'm telling you, dude. I have so many vivid memories of my pops dropping me off in arcades. And like, just here's $5. We'd be at Whiskey Pete's at fucking State Line going to Vegas. Here's $5 while he goes and plays fucking video poker, dude.
Dude, it was
normal as fuck.
Yeah, we should just fucking hang out there. It was just not. It was like the thing. It's like, hey, I'm gonna pick you up. And when my friend got a car, it's like, yeah, what are we doing? We're going to Game Club, and it was open till like 2 a.m. or something crazy, or like midnight. I don't know. So like, yeah, after 8 o'clock on a Friday night.
That sounds like the real life Flynn's, bro, from Tron.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Wasn't Tron Flynn's, right? That was like a hole in the wall arcade that like teens fucking hung out. Yeah.
No, it wasn't hole in the wall. It was premium. They had
It was Ninja Turtles too.
It's the only. Oh, I posted that this week. God, that destroyed me, dude.
This was later. This was when like Soul Calibur. You remember Soul Calibur? Soul Calibur became like the next big hit fighting game.
What year are we talking here?
I don't know.
96, 97, 95.
No.
Well, because Soul Calibur was a launch title for Dreamcast.
I'm sorry, it was Soul Calibur 2 then. Soul Calibur 2 was an arcade game. I think this was like 2002.
Oh,
That's right.
And how old are you, Pablo? I forget, dude.
I'm 39. I just turned 39.
All right, so you're 5 years younger. Okay, you're my cousin's age. Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So 2002, you're still in high school.
Yeah, I was still in.
Got it,
I think
okay.
I was still in high school.
I was like, 2002, I'd be at the bars with the dads.
I was selling Porto.
Yeah, I had been at the bars for a whole year.
No, there was like a whole, and I remember there like the parking lot was so huge. It was like this fenced in place. And as you're like walking up to this glorious fucking arcade, by the way, that had Dance Dance Revolution, Marvel vs. Capcom, Soul Calibur, there was a bunch of dudes that were LARPers, vampire LARPers to be specific.
Wild.
and there was always some vampire LARPing. I imagine a lot of finger blasting and neck sucking happening in the parking lot.
They were just ahead of the trend. They were just ahead of the True Blood trend.
Bro, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, like dudes like trench coat, like the dude from fucking Grandma's Boy, like all black, the trip pants. You know,
that's amazing, bro.
I love arcades, man. So any chance to go to,
I love vampire LARPing arcades.
As I was walking up to Mission Control on my birthday,
at any moment they were gonna reenact the fucking Blade fucking club scene, just Columbine the whole fucking place.
But you know what's hilarious is those fucking dudes in the trip pants and the trench coats and shit would also then go into the fucking, eventually into the arcade and fucking play Dance Dance Revolution for hours at a time.
Bro, where were cell phones when you needed them?
Oh man,
where were they?
Yeah, so
that's awesome, dude.
Sad there wasn't any vampire LARPers walking up to Mission Control, but it's still a dope spot. Took me back.
I kind of want to find an adult vampire LARPing fucking.
It exists, I'm sure.
It's Los Angeles, brother. I'm sure there's some warring ones.
Called the Bar Sinister on Saturday night. So.
Get Johnny Commiefornia on the line.
Johnny,
he can hook you up with Gangrel.
Hey, did Johnny Commiefornia really like burst his appendix or kidney or something?
Yeah, I think so. I think he.
I couldn't tell if he was ribbing or like just coming up with some wild excuse for not coming to the show last week. I was like, bro, it's all good. Like if that really happened, like fuck, like sorry, dude.
I was like, hey, your health's way more important, friend.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I think. Let me see. Hold on.
Because he put a comment on the show that said like, I'm in the hospital, but I'll be there next week.
No, he didn't message me.
Fucking, you're the abdominal stretch listener of the fucking decade.
Yeah, he listened to it after the fact. So yeah, for real. We're gonna have, when we get T-shirts, we're gonna have to send him a T-shirt.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Which that's actually happening very soon.
He sent me a message. You want to? It said.
Yeah.
He said, "Sorry, I missed the abdominal stretch. My appendix ruptured, and I didn't know for 6 days. I'm in the hospital right now. I just had it removed." And I'm like, "Dude, glad to hear you're okay. That can be deadly, so I'm glad you're all right." And I said, "Fuck that." Sorry, guys. I said, "Fuck the podcast. Your health is more important."
This guy, you see what I told you?
Dude, it's Easter eggs, bro.
You see what I told you?
Bro. When I piece together the fucking package, the promo package of when Pablo leaves us, it's gonna be it's gonna be a hit piece, dude. It's gonna be him being like, "Fuck the abdominal stretch. I had shit to do." Oh, just edit the shit out of it, dude. You're gonna look like a piece of shit, bro, for sure.
All right, and then, well, his response. Here's Johnny's response. He said, "Thanks. I'm listening to it now." So,
the fourth man of the NWO.
Yeah. Johnny's positioning himself to fucking be on deck when Pablo leaves us.
Talent. He's moving.
Kid's got talent.
So get well soon, Johnny California.
Yes, get well soon, Johnny California, Commiefornia. Dedicated listener and all around good guy.
Yeah.
My week, thanks for asking.
Oh.
I don't know. I just like the first 25 minutes of this fucking show. This is fun. I like this way more than talking about wrestling.
I mean, I got hundreds more complaints. If you want.
My new album is dropping on Bandcamp first on the 21st, and then streaming everywhere for free on the 30th. So if you would like to give, and you know what, guys, let me tell you what, inflation has not affected the Cobra Law Records price of albums. It's always $10 and will be $10 forever.
Damn.
Wait, maybe was the last one 11?
Damn.
I don't know, but inflation is, I fucked that thing up. That was it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
before inflation happened.
Yeah, if you would like to support your boy, you can buy it on Bandcamp. If you don't, I get it. Music is free now. I'm not going to beat you over the head with, you can only listen to me because I did that for way too long. So, a week later, it's free, and you can wait then. There you go.
Buy
It's
some
not
merch.
free.
Huh?
Not free. It's not free. You're just paying somebody else that's not you for it.
1,000,000%. Correct.
They're paying $10 to somebody else.
Correct. So you could pay $10 to me and then think about all the other stuff you get to stream for free that month. But this month you gave me $10. I like that angle. That's a good angle, Pablo.
Yeah.
I do like that. Yes. And then also this Saturday, again, the Realm. Dust Mites and the boys. Rob Nat, God bless. On Saturday, we're going to do a live stream listening party.
I like those. Those are good.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's going to be on Facebook or YouTube yet, but I will post about that, and that should be fun. I get to. Oh, Johnny's here. Here he is.
Oh no, there he is.
Hey! Notice he was like, "Fuck Nate, fuck Pablo, what's up, pumps?"
Hey.
But yeah, man, those are fun. Come hang out. I usually get way too fucked up on them, and it's embarrassing for me to sit there and listen to myself for 45 minutes. But at least there'll be some multiple people, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah, and if you record the stream, you don't have to buy it.
Right. All right. 27 minutes in. This is why some people come to the show. For us to talk about wrestling. What do we watch, boys?
Watched. I think I watched
all of it.
Okay, I know you're full of shit.
I think I saw SmackDown, I saw Raw, I saw Dynamite.
Okay, so did I.
Yeah, I didn't watch any. I don't. Rampage and what's the other show? Collision.
It's Dynamite's enough.
I watched that on Instagram.
Yeah. If something major happens on those other two shows, I used to really like Collision when it felt like a different show, but it's
when CM Punk was on it, just say it.
When CM Punk was on it, AEW is. They have so much talent that they're just a mess. It's really like they did some good stuff this week, but they just surrounded with trash.
Yeah, they did some okay stuff this week.
Anyway, yeah, so I watched all the things as well. Pumps, did you watch anything for real, or do you just know what happened? Okay, cool.
No, I mean I know what happened, but
yeah, that's fine. That's all we
need. Have the time.
Got it. Yeah, you had to go through 600 emails. Okay. What do we want to start with? Do we want to start with AEW and go into WWE, or we want to do a WWE to AEW chronologically?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Okay, ready? Here, we're gonna rock, paper, scissors. All three of us.
Wait.
Odd man out gets to pick.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Ready, Pumps?
What?
Pumps, you get to pick.
I threw paper.
It doesn't matter. You're odd man out. That's what I said. But Pablo and I both have the same thing.
We'll go chronologically. Smackdown.
All right, Smack Diesel.
Mike Dizzy.
Let me bring up the results here. I did watch this. I have notes as well about things. I also like to reread my notes and ask myself what the fuck I was talking about sometimes, which is also fun. Okay. Smackdown started with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, I believe.
Yeah.
And, and they're doing a we're buddies, and because we're buddies, I want to give you a title shot. But no, we're buddies. I can't take that title shot.
Yeah, baby.
No, but we're doing it. I'm going to talk to Dad. Dad's going to let us fight in Berlin. I don't know how I feel about this yet.
Babyface versus babyface?
It doesn't happen often enough for me to be comfortable with it. Am I wrong?
Right, it's good.
Huh?
If it's done right, it's good. They can have. I mean, they're gonna have a good match.
Well, yeah, of course but that's not why we watch the WWE or like the WWE. We like how they're doing this, and like I think it's new.
You want friction?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time they did like a babyface versus babyface for any title of importance. So I like the fact that they're going outside the box with something like this, more of like a respect thing. This is more kind of like a AEW style angle, right? Like two guys that are just guys. Or so am I reading it the wrong way?
You like it when WWE does it.
No, because AEW does it every fucking week for no reason.
There it is. There it is.
I'm just saying, like, this is new kind of territory for the WWE to do something like this for a mid-level PLE, right? I can't believe I just called it a PLE either.
Yeah, you did. Geez. I think they just want to put on a good match in Berlin. They want to have a good match in Berlin. Cody needs something until.
So this is like, who did Cody fight right after Mania that didn't really mean much?
AJ Styles.
Yes, but they got good matches out of him. Correct.
Yeah,
so
AJ Styles got great matches.
Right. So this is Cody working. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. I guess. I mean, I guess this is how they're going to book his title reign, right?
I think
for the moment.
Right.
Yeah. They just want to give him opponents. They want to give him good matches. He's going to go out there. He's going to be a babyface. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win, but
no, of course not. What's up,
Shay? You'll get a good match.
All right, so we got that. Next, we had Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus I want to call them Private Party, but they're not. Jesus, Nate.
Street Profits.
That's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. I call them Private Party because Street Profits are they're good.
Who now just inherited Hit Row?
Yes, the girl B-Fab, right?
Yeah.
They did. They inherited her.
How do y'all feel about that? How does that work for you? Or do you think it's worse? Because I don't feel like she really contributes much to that whole gimmick. I mean, aside from like them being
Nate up, you're setting Nate up.
The same
You can't. You see, Pablo knows how to set booby traps.
He's teeing it up. This is what he does.
This is what he does.
This is how he's. I had to leave that show. Did you hear what they were saying? I can't be associated with that.
Yeah. I don't understand why, because there were like a little faction with Bobby Lashley. Obviously, Bobby Lashley on that podcast this week being like, I don't like Triple H's booking style. More than like,
Bobby. All right, Bobby.
Well,
he's gonna go get a check from Uncle Tony.
Well, what if Bobby Lashley was the former UFC star that that he's trying to re-sign?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately,
Bobby was only signed to Strike Force.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
or MMA fighter. I'm sorry. So you don't like BFAB?
It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like BFAB.
I don't think. Look, you can say she's not a good wrestler because she's.
I'm not even talking about her being wrestling. I'm just saying, like, nobody notices because she's just the black chick that's with a couple dudes and is now just the black chick that's with another couple other black dudes. Like
the man that was pushing for 4 years for the new nation. Now that what I'm saying is that an accessory.
Nobody really notices because she didn't really do anything but just show up with Hit Row.
Private Party.
With Hit Row. And she's just people look at it, like casual people are like, "Oh, she's just with another." She doesn't even notice that people don't even notice that it's a different set of black dudes.
We noticed.
I mean, listen, that's just the fucking truth, dude.
Well,
it's not right. It's not okay. But I'm glad that she's got a job. But I'm saying, like, she doesn't bring anything to the table other than
good for her. She's got a job.
She's
not on welfare, tearing down this economy. Build that wall.
Go fuck yourself, dude.
Wow.
That's not at all what the fuck.
She's not popping out babies.
This time within our country where we're hurting for black jobs.
We need less division on this show, Nate, all right?
Listen,
come on, man.
You didn't hear the debates that's been the hottest talking point has been black jobs, and you're over here trying to take black jobs away.
Trying to take a black job away.
No, I'm not.
No,
nobody notices when the blacks have jobs. They're just black. We don't expect them to work.
I'll tell you,
that's not at all what is happening right now.
I think
I want that to be known.
You said it.
No, I didn't.
Just got canceled, buddy. I think the Street Profits have run their course. I think Montez Ford is a fucking superstar.
He is. I've been saying that.
And him as a heel needs to just fucking happen. And I feel like
now, if they would have broke, sorry.
No, I was gonna say under VKM, I feel like he probably would have pushed that already because I don't feel like what's his tag team partner's name? I don't even know. Marty Jannetty.
No, it's Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, I don't feel like Dawkins has. He's just.
Everybody's known that. You're right.
He's gonna sink.
Just fucking say it, Pablo. Just fucking set it up. Say it.
He's gonna sink to their level, and I feel like you have a potential main event player within Montez Ford right there. Everything he does is amazing.
Let me tell you what. Listen, if they would have had Montez Ford turn on Dawkins and B-Fab was his like sensational Sherry and meant something, that's fire. But just having her show up and be like, I'm the chick with these guys now. It just doesn't work. Nobody cares. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Now listen, if she showed up with Alpha Academy, it would raise some eyebrows. But right? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Pumps.
I love black people. Black people are amazing.
That's just the truth.
I've slept with many black women.
Shut up. Moving on.
I'm the best they've ever had.
We had Jade Cargill in a squashy match.
More black women. I love it.
We had the most. No, okay, I can't. You're gonna get me going, bro, and I can't. I won't be able to stop the Trump impression. This just got my little brother and I. This has got me and Chris in
they
trouble
call me
with
White
our wives.
Thunder.
Yeah. Oh my God, we didn't do it. We stopped. We didn't stop for like 4 fucking days, dude, and it was bad.
That makes sweet, sweet, passionate love. Nobody makes love like I make love.
Nobody makes love like I make love. The Karma Sutra might as well be the Donald Sutra. All right. Next, we had a promo with LA Knight and Santos Escobar. Pablo, did you see this?
Why are you asking me?
Because I know Pumps didn't.
Racist.
Pablo, tell us what you thought about that, but say it in Spanish.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, look, I love this faction, the Latino and me, bring them on. Funny, Santos Escobar has like a Lucha Libre podcast that just launched, where it's like about the history of Lucha Libre.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think Ultimo Dragon's on it?
Oh, he's got to be.
He's got to be still a Lucha legend, whether he's Mexican or not. He's still a legend.
Yeah. I like that he couldn't even say Japanese, whether he's Mexican or not.
I wrote something in my
like he was gonna be fucking French.
We're gonna table this discussion, but we're gonna come back to it.
This promo was very funny.
Yeah.
When Escobar said, Escobar, see? And he kept hammering it. I love a good joke that gets hammered. And Escobar was hammering the C instead of and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was good. They have a little bit of history from some previous little, tournaments or qualifying matches or whatever.
They have backstory. They have layers to it. And this is what the U.S. title should be, right? I'm glad that it's on LA Knight because now dudes like Santo Escobar, right, Andrade, all these guys need to be in that scene. They need to be fighting over a title. It gives them purpose or something to do. So,
and right as I started to feel bad for Andrade, I'm like, fuck, this guy can't catch a break. And part of it is because he can't speak English very well. But we're going to get to Okada later, who impressed the shit out of me this week, by the way.
Does Charlotte speak Spanish? Like Charlotte Flair? She like speaks Spanish fluently or something?
Enough.
Or do you think they just like fuck each other's brains out and they're like, our language is love? Or like, I don't understand how they're married and there's such an intense language barrier. But I mean, none of my business, obviously, but I don't get it. Sorry.
I could tell you some stories about Prague. All right.
Thwip.
Pumps nose. All right. So right as I was feeling really bad for Andrade, for losing, Carmelo Hayes comes out and they are going to continue their little feud, which I like because both those guys could go. I like that they're creating a B story out of this U.S. title A story. It's a way to keep things moving and continuity and everything. So I'm cool with that. Next, we had DIY defeat Pretty Deadly in a number one contenders tag match. That was okay. It was pretty good.
Robbed.
You wanted Pretty Deadly?
Just give it to Pretty Deadly. I don't know how much more DIY
Pretty Deadly's good.
Yeah.
Nate hates them because they're light.
No, I don't. I think Pretty Deadly's funny. I think Pretty Deadly is the male version of who were the Iconics.
Mm-hmm.
Million%.
Yeah.
The Iconics were probably in my top 5 women's wrestling acts of all time.
What are they, tag teams? Because there's only like 5
No,
of them.
not just acts. Just either one of them. I'll take them either one. They were incredible. Okay, we had SmackDown finish up with Solo. Yep. Solo come out. Roman still hasn't spoke yet. He went and beat up the Bloodline. SmackDown was okay. It wasn't.
So is he doing the Jericho 2010 or whatever? Just not talking.
So far, yes.
We just came and beat the shit out of everybody. Smashed them.
Right.
Which also, Jacob Fatu is hurt. Mr. That was just a sell.
Yeah, he's in a boot.
I mean, you can wear a boot without still, and that I think the WWE. I'm a conspiracy theorist here. I think that they are keeping Jacob Fatu as far away from Roman Reigns as they can because they know that's the match.
Yeah.
So they got to get Solo. I think you're good. When Roman's on, you're not going to see Jacob, and when Roman's not on, I think you're going to see Jacob. I think they're going to keep them as far away as they can. because, like you said, that's the money. The crowd loves Jacob Fatu. Now,
Solo is getting outshined by Jacob Fatu.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that what are you shaking your head at?
Tama Tonga has wrestled in front of more people in one night than Jacob Fatu has wrestled in front of his entire career.
He's
great, though.
He just doesn't have, like, Tama Tonga is, I like Tama Tonga, but he doesn't have that immediate it factor. And Jacob Fatu has it.
He does. He has it. It's also a little confusing because they took out Tonga Loa from the tag match because they're like, no, Jacob Fatu's a bigger star, right? And Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga won the tag titles, right? And
yes,
then
they're pulling the Freebird rules with the tag belts.
Yeah, now it's Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga.
They're pulling the Freebird rules.
A little tricky.
Which, I don't like it. It's a little sus, but
we'll allow it.
We'll allow it, I guess. Okay, that was SmackDown in a nutshell. Next, we had Monday Night Raw. Let's see here. Right on over here.
Yeah.
Started off with some Judgment Day shenanigans. And I got some notes here. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
That's right. We had Carlito versus
is
Damian
this what
Priest.
you asked about?
Yes.
We're not prepared for the evening.
Who's not prepared for the evening?
Carlito.
Carlito.
Yes, he was. I'm telling you, dude. And I'll tell you why I think that you're wrong. But I understood what you brought up. Okay. This is Carlito's ring gear. And this is the best large quality format photo I could find in a quick look. Now, Pablo had a good point in our group thread that said, because I was questioning this ring gear. I said, it looks terrible. It looks like he just got off the couch or just got finished. Like, it's not good. It's not a good look for Carlito.
Did.
And then Pablo said, well, maybe he didn't know he was wrestling and didn't have his ring gear, correct? That's your stance?
I mean, yeah. It looks like borrowed ring gear. Something happened to his stuff.
Let me tell you why I think you're wrong. The words on the side of his pants say Judgment Day in Spanish.
Could have been Dom.
It says it's
Could be from the merch table, brother.
Yeah, could have been Dom. Dom.
You think Carlito and Dom are wearing the same size sweats, brother?
They're gym shorts, dude. Yeah, why not? Dom wears that oversized shit.
But you've never seen Dom in Dia de Judgment in Spanish.
I haven't seen Dom in a lot of things. Doesn't mean that wasn't in his bag.
So
yeah, we don't know what's in that bag.
We don't know what Dom's carrying.
Yeah, we don't know what he's packing.
Yeah.
So the only way you're believing this is if Carlito comes out in this a second time.
Yeah, if he comes out, I'm not a fan of the gear, but I guess I don't know.
Terrible.
Yeah, if they're trying to be a motorcycle club, kind of, I guess.
It was, and Carlitos for his age is in fucking shape, dude. He doesn't need to wear a t-shirt. But I get it. He's trying to sell tees. We just lost a listener. See, people are upset about
me hating on Carlito.
Your take on the Carlito Judgment Day gear.
Suck. Okay? Sucks. And fuck Ridge Holland. Shitty ring gear, Carlito. I'm a big fan. Your ring gear sucks.
Did they again?
No, he did not. Why is it always funny?
I was just kidding. Got him.
I'm gonna choke on my trail mix. I was like, no fucking way, man.
That's funny. The Judgment Day shit is awesome. It's slowly, until the Bloodline gets back into high gear, it's the number one storyline in WWE, I think.
My God.
Do you not agree with me, Pumps?
You just fucking yo-yo week to week. This shit is lame. Bloodline's great. Oh, Judgment Day. Oh my God.
When have I ever been negative about the Judgment Day?
It's run its course. What are they gonna do with Finn? They got to get Rhea back. Why is Carlito here?
You're correct, and now they're doing it, and it's dude. I had a note that said this has got to be Finn's best WWE heel moment to make this angle with Priest work until Mania. This is going to be his coup de grace, if you ask me. This is Finn's moment. This is Finn's fucking moment to show that he is a motherfucking legend, which he already is, but he's going to get the chance to run the Judgment Day, and he can make it both funny and interesting with how he runs JD McDonough and Jim McDonough and Carlito and Dom. It's like Finn in the band of like losers, kind of. And I think it has the potential to be really, really good.
Yep. Siri, you lose yourself on Eminem.
But that's what they're going for, is that Finn's leading the faction now. This is his moment. I know. This is his moment. Yeah, but bro, you pull the
He's already had his moment!
You pull the Bullet Club shit out like New Japan was telling stories, bro. New Japan had matches. That's what they did. And you didn't watch weekly New Japan television because you don't speak Japanese.
You don't know. You don't know what I'm packing.
If you spoke Japanese, we need to have a talk because I'm going there in like fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah, well.
Better hit that Duolingo, buddy.
All right, so the Judgment Day shit is fire. Next, we had another long-term storyline. We have
Benjamin's mama came out.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome. We had where is it? Yeah.
You know, Shelton Benjamin wanted to keep that gimmick going.
He did.
Well, now I look like an asshole.
Yeah. Yes, he wanted to keep the Shelton Benjamin's mama gimmick, but the lady got sick. Who played him?
We have the Final Testament and the New Day shit continuing. This is the C or D storyline on Raw, and it's Xavier Woods is slowly showing cracks in the New Day. They're bringing Odyssey Jones in, who is, goddamn, that boy can move, huh?
Yeah.
Pumps, have you seen Odyssey Jones wrestle?
Yeah, in NXT.
That boy can move.
Yeah.
Riveting.
I like can move, but have you seen him move?
I don't know.
But he's really good. I like that they kind of played on the exact thing that we were all thinking of. Like, clearly, you guys are trying to replace Big E because I don't think is Big E ever coming back.
No,
he's done.
Not a chance. He's done. He doesn't want to say it yet, but he's done.
Yeah, right. So
his shit was way worse than Daniel Bryan and them other cats that came back, Edge, that came back from neck injuries. Like, I feel like those guys' neck injuries were like some overtime shit, and Big E's was like, oh goddamn, this is like one thunderous shot.
And who was he wrestling when he got injured, Nate?
Yeah, that fucking Ridge Holland.
That motherfucking piece of shit, Ridge Holland. All right?
Was he really?
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Whenever Ridge Holland, now I have to freeze whenever Ridge Holland's mentioned, dude. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's who he was. But yeah, I like, look, if that's never going to happen, if Big E's never coming back, then New Day is
it's kind of over. Edge and Kofi. Edge.
What?
Edge and Kofi Kingston.
Are you okay? Yeah. Time for it to, because you know what? Xavier Woods, it's kind of all of the gimmick of the whole It's all kind of bedded in truth, right? Xavier's never really had that moment. Big E did.
Yeah.
Kofi did.
100%.
So maybe the next.
And now they want to put him in a fucking faction with the Aryan Brotherhood, and I'm fucking for it.
Dude, exactly. That would be.
Bro, Paul Ellery came out with an X on his forehead this week.
You know why he did that.
Oh, that's right. It was for Kevin Sullivan. You know what? I didn't know that until just now. This is why this is C-Pumps.
I didn't piece that together until now either.
Neither did I, just till right now.
Holy smokes.
I didn't.
Wow.
I swear to God. I just thought he was being a fucking wild boy.
R.I.P. Sullivan.
Pumps makes now we feel like pieces of shit, Pablo.
No, I don't. I'm all right.
No, why would he?
Pablo's like, I'm all right. I got a 5-year deal in 2025 you guys don't know about with the Illuminerdi.
Yeah.
Pablo.
That'd be awesome.
Pablo does a wrestling show on the Illuminati.
Why do you think Shay's here? He's talent scout, and he's like, yeah, Pablo's killing it. The other two still fucking suck.
It's Pablo and Jay. It's Pablo and Giandra on the Illuminati.
And Shay is just gonna graphic.
And Shay's the producer.
Explosions. Sound modifications.
I need eagles flying in.
Yes.
Bro, their first show, they've got merch.
Yeah. And Just Incredible, Cody Rhodes, Mark Henry.
We would have dedicated
Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God. That's the fuck. I'm gonna post that. I don't give a fuck.
You guys can come hang out backstage whenever you want.
That's hilarious.
Right. Drinks on me, boys. No. Nobody's paying to me talk about wrestling.
All right. Next, we had American Made in the Alpha Academy in a tornado tag match that was interesting. So I had one of my notes.
Otis fell scary at some point.
Yes, he did. I saw that a little bit.
Yeah, that's scary.
Fuck, bro. Pablo, can you and Giandra do a show one time? That's fucking goddamn. Bro, that made me cry, dude. That's fucking that would be so fucking funny. All right. Anyway. We did a run-in. Oh, goddamn. All right. Okay. Who is this chick?
That's which one?
Maxine,
I know which one the one on the left is. The right, the one on the right.
The Alpha, she's not Alpha Academy. She's with the Creed
NXT.
brothers.
Was
yeah,
she?
I can't.
Yeah, she was big in NXT.
No, but she debuted with the Creed brothers. I can't think of her name off the top of her head, but they call her like the Pitbull or something or other.
She's got a look, huh?
She was in the Women's Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, dude, she's been on Raw for like months now.
Have the women had a ladder match?
Never. Not a one.
I don't know, bro. I just also, who were the tag champions? I've never seen those chicks in my life.
Let me see. Man. Oh, Alba Fire and Alma something Dawn and Alba. They were in NXT as well.
No, they were in NXT UK for a long time.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ivy Nile.
Never seen these women in my life.
Well, you're missing out because I don't know what her new name is, but she had a huge match on the far left, had a huge match with Piper Niven, tore the fucking roof off. I've sent you that clip 100 times. That hardcore match that they had.
100 times.
100 times. I have talked about this match.
At least.
Her and Piper Niven, table,
minimum,
thumbtacked, barbed wire, whatever. But no, they've had great matches in NXT UK, which isn't a thing anymore.
All right, well, shout out to those chicks. They're here on the main roster.
Ivy Nile is the girl that's with the Creed brothers, though, and she's awesome. She
seems super dope.
Yeah, I mean, she looks badass.
She does.
She fits. And I like that now this is like the Mondo burger to the Good Burger that is the Alpha Academy, right? It's like the superior version of them. So
I don't get the reference.
That's a reference I don't get.
Good Burger? You guys ever seen Good Burger?
I mean, I know what it is, but
Come on.
I was chasing tail when that was on TV, brother.
Yeah, listen, brother.
You know how much tail Good Burger has gotten me in my life? No.
Just enough.
Not true, actually.
Okay. Let's see. What else
I'm a little
here?
blown away that you just don't know who she is. She's literally been on the roster. She had a championship match.
I mean,
Shut up, Pumps. Don't even say it. Don't
You
even say
used
it.
the
Pumps.
key word.
Don't
You
even
said
say it.
she.
Yeah. Don't even say it.
That's why Nate doesn't know. You said she.
Yeah.
I gotta fast forward things, okay? And some people are collateral damage.
Yeah.
Isn't collateral damage
Like the black chicks with the other black
Big
guys.
Bronson Reed?
Oh, I fucking saw this match.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was on at the bar after practice.
Against Miz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bronson Reed's fucking people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
I like it.
Yeah, if you would have watched his run in the G1 that he had, you would have known that.
Yeah, they're giving him a good go.
I do. As they should.
Yeah.
I like Bronson Reed.
Yeah, you gotta because you can definitely build up.
They got to give him some wins, though. They got to give him some wins because they've been dicking him around. They got to give him, these shit where he just destroys people are fun, but he's got to win some matches.
Some big matches.
Some big matches.
I think the Miz is a credible.
I agree. No. This was also a way to get Seth off TV.
Okay.
We also had this man is cooking. The Wyatt Six is cooking. The way they edit these is so fucking cool.
It was really good.
I think I mean, the match last week. I know I hadn't seen it when we talked last, but I watched it and it was cool. But these fucking promos are fucking he's Now listen, is he mimicking a lot of the Bray cadence and phonetics and shit like that? Absolutely, but you still got to make up the shit. You know what I mean? And pull it off. So I like what they're doing with this. You know what I mean?
I love it. I mean he's gonna have a similar cadence in general. It's his brother.
Agreed.
So, right? Just they grew up together. He's gonna have, and they also are from freaking Houma, Louisiana. And let me tell you, that's just the way
they make groceries.
They make groceries. They do more than make groceries, brother.
brother.
Hey, brother. Go get that gator there.
I want to make a name for myself today.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. That Gambit shit was amazing. I love it.
Yeah, Houma, that Booty Houma area that they're in, it's on brand, the way that they talk.
Very
so
cool.
They have a cleaned up version of it. But so if they were both raised there, that the way that Bray Wyatt spoke, legit people from that area kind of sounded obviously he exaggerated it.
Sure.
He did a little bit more, but you hear there's a lot of that real accent, if you go to that area.
I also forgot earlier, Johnny California is now back in the chat, apparently, and it's fired up. He just called it the Weinstein Wrestling Entertainment. Fucking settle down, buddy.
And yes, you can wrestle. Of course,
he's not wrong.
All right. This guy was behind the announcers on Raw. And I tried to catch pictures. He's a legend. Ellis Island Pussy Slayer 69 was his fucking shirt.
What?
Now, you might think, Nate, that doesn't say Pussy Slayer. Doesn't it?
You found the shirt?
Well, no, I'm just I had another angle.
If he pulls that shirt out, I'm leaving.
It's Pussy Slayer. It's Pussy Slayer 69. Ellis Island Pussy Slayer 69 is so wild. I don't even get the fucking connection.
Maybe he's got a thing for immigrants.
Right? I'm just it was And he knew what he was doing because he was behind Cole and McAfee. And when he knew they were shooting them, like he would stand up and show it, but he would also put his arm in front. So like he was casually like, so he wasn't just like, look at me. And then we'd get fucking kicked out. So like he knew what he was doing and he would casually like move in a certain way. But it absolutely said Ellis Island Pussy Slayer 69.
No. The actual shirt is, I changed my name at Ellis Island to Pussy Slayer 69.
Did you find the shirt?
Yes. And Nate just threw up. And the tagline is, Happy Father's Day. Use code LOVEDAD for 10% off.
Oh my God. Bro, this show's made me cry twice today. This is, God damn it.
I'm telling you, this
show is too good for fucking 28 views a week.
Let
me tell you what.
Hang on. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it in the private chat because I can't log into the YouTube for some reason.
Wow.
And then you guys can pull it up.
Wow. I'm going to get this shirt now.
I feel like we kind of need to. I mean, for $20, dude.
I changed my name.
That's the shirt.
To Pussy Slayer. That's so much funnier than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, okay. I found the shirt too.
Pablo's gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
No, I can't see it though. Put it in the. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Why not?
Sorry.
We don't know how these chats
That's
work.
just a link. We don't have a producer. Stop it.
Hold on. If you guys stall for a minute, I can get this. I can make this happen.
Yeah. Well,
talk about Rich Holland for a second.
That's fucking
talk
funny.
amongst yourselves about Rich Holland.
All right. The main event. We had some Gunter, Randy Orton shit going on. We had CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk absolutely fucking strapped your boy Drew with a belt.
Yeah, he whooped his ass.
These two are just. It's incredible how good this feud has been for how little physicality there's been.
Are they making? They're gonna build a I'm assuming a strap match out of that, right?
Dog collar.
No, well, I mean, in October, it apparently them in Hell in a Cell is the main event. So
Okay.
what do we have?
You know
September,
what's crazy that I didn't realize until I saw the close-up of Drew's back? The bracelet that they're feuding over, it doesn't even say Pamela. It says AJ.
Her name's April, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was made by.
I thought her name was Pam.
No, her name is April. I'm pretty sure.
Whatever.
Anyway, this was good.
Well, who the fuck am I thinking of then?
Who knows, brother? Cindy Starfall.
Sounds in.
That's a callback.
Right? That's a deep cut. All right. And then the main event, we had Bron and Sammy in 2 out of 3 falls.
That's Bailey's first name. Never mind.
Oh, all right.
Bron and Sammy, 2 out of 3 falls. It was very good. I thought this was probably their best match of all the ones that they've had together. And yeah, those dudes had a little quick, fun trilogy, didn't they?
Ba-bam!
Oh, sorry. What did I do?
Oh my
Sorry.
God! There you
There it
go.
is.
There it is. Look at that.
Bro, that's so funny, dude.
We're all gonna get these shirts now.
That's
Have
so
to.
funny.
Have to. Have to.
A must.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Good stuff. Yeah, so Braun and Sammy had a really good match again.
I'm going to go with a hot take here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy's career is long past peaked.
Wow.
I agree with you. I agree with that.
There's just there's not much left. I mean, I
totally agree.
He's got a little juice left with this whole, if they pull this whole bloodline thing and lump him into it. But as far as,
I mean, how old is Sammy?
I'll say 36, but I have nothing to base that off of.
You don't think we can get a Sami Zayn world title run at any point in the future?
No.
Really
Could
great
we?
underdog.
Yes. Will it matter? No.
I disagree with that. I feel
He's
like
40.
Okay.
Yeah, so ain't much time.
And also, here's the thing. For Sammy, who is a guy who is built like if I really tried to work out for fucking a year and a half, like really tried.
We said Sammy, not Owens.
Fuck off, bro. I could be fucking Sami Zayn. I could be fucking Sami Zayn in a year and a half if I really tried. My point is that he has taken a gang of bumps, dude.
Oh,
for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's not exactly a cushioned fellow, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a smaller dude in terms of weight and definition, and like that doesn't take anything away from his genius creativity, his genius work rate. But at 40, bro, you're not AJ Styles.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, AJ is a different breed at that age. And Sammy still has things to contribute, but I can't watch Sammy be Rocky for another 5 years.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I disagree. I think he's still got juice in the tank. And what I think is really cool about him is that he's a really fucking good wrestler. 100%. Right? And but he's not wrestling outside of the scope of like, all right, like, you know, like how Kurt Russell basically just plays fucking Kurt Russell in every movie?
Sure.
Because that's his range. I think Sammy understands his range of what he can do as a wrestler. And he like adapts to that because of the fact that he's, you know what I'm saying? You're clearly the way you look. So you're not going to be the dude that's always fucking super badass and kicking ass. But I don't know. I think,
but you know what? You're right. Because could Sammy have another run? Because I think we disregard Sammy's run when he was the Che Guevara guy, the conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? On WWE. I mean, there's El Generico, which they've never brought out, so they could still bring that up. But like when he was conspiracy, dude, it's a conspiracy against me, and he was like in the fucking military gear and shit. And then he did the honorary Oos shit. And then he did, you know, this Rocky shit that he's doing now. So, I mean, maybe he's got another form a la Chris Jericho that can work again. But this version of Sammy, like Pump said, doesn't have very much. I can't keep I can't keep believing this story, if that makes sense. Like he's juiced it for the last year, which I'm for. But now that they've given the title to somebody else, and he's gonna go do some Bloodline shit, which is great because it's gonna be nostalgic, and he works well with those dudes in terms of, you know, bantering back and forth and whatnot. But after that, what's next, right? Pumps, is that kind of what you're saying? Like,
I mean, yeah, that's part of it, but I think in general, like, he's almost run his course because they're gonna do the Bloodline thing, but like, what else you got?
Right.
Because clock's ticking.
You got a title chase. I think it just depends.
For which title?
I mean, Gunther, the dude that he beat for the IC title,
that's way too long, Jeb. Bro, you got Seth, Punk, Drew, Gunther. I mean, no, bro. That's he ain't never getting to that level.
No.
He ended that historic IC title reign, and I think he can get
that was his pinnacle.
He can get another bump here from the Bloodline stuff. He's very loved.
Sure.
He had great matches every time. I think there's still a really cool underdog opportunity to win the title there for him.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So now we're moving on to Dynamite, correct, guys? Now is when the
sure.
show gets fun.
Yeah.
I watched Dynamite this week.
Now when you did not, or you did?
I did.
So
I
did I.
I watched it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna murder me if I have to use the restroom really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold it, dude. Piss in that bottle.
Yeah. Piss in that bong.
All right.
Piss in that bottle.
Smoke that.
Okay.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
We
don't do drugs on this show.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
All right.
Wow.
I'll be right back.
I think I had notes. Let me
Okay.
explore my
Yeah.
notes.
No. Let me set you guys up first so that I can pop back in when.
Rick Holland.
Yeah, pull up some stuff for a women's match.
What
Let us
about
go.
did you guys do you guys know anything about NXT this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Let's do that. Because I watched a little bit of this, and let's talk about this guy. And I'll be right back.
Hell yeah, let's talk about this guy.
Oh yeah,
God,
Joe.
fucking all ego Ethan Page is the guy I knew he could be if he just came to the WWE.
Oh, here we go. You can't say that and run off.
Why does he have to disconnect his device? Why can't we look at his background?
Right? Because he's probably not wearing shorts. He's probably just wearing underpants.
I didn't see this, but I heard about it. Right? Joe Hendry got screwed over, screwed out of the title.
Well, I mean, he's not signed.
Yeah, he's still a TNA.
So they're not going to give him the belt. Like,
does WWE truly have an interest within Joe Hendry, or do you think they're just trying to capitalize on how hot he is right now?
I mean, if he keeps pulling numbers.
Speaking of the second wins there, right? Do you think the Joe Hendry thing has legs to work for a longer period of time? Like the exact thing that he's doing now with the songs and everything.
So I trust his creativity and his mind for this to figure it out. Like the minute this isn't getting the huge pops, I guarantee he's already got the next thing figured out. I guarantee it.
You think? I mean, it took him a while to get to this. Saying he's more than a one-trick pony.
1,000,000%.
All right. Because I wrote this in the notes too of just like what characters that are doing really well outside of WWE right now, and if they would work in WWE. I was thinking of Tony Storm. I'm like, would this work in WWE? But Joe Hendry, the same sort of thing. Like,
yeah, it's a very prop heavy is the wrong word, but you get what I mean.
Yeah,
like it's a gimmicky gimmick, but like even before this iteration of this, there was the stuff with Dalton Castle. There was the stuff with, like, he's only been doing this part. He had the song, but he's only been doing like blue shirt, white pants for, I want to say 18 months.
Yeah, because something about the whole like thing harkens back on like the broken Matt Hardy thing to me, how that was like super hot for a minute.
Yes.
But then obviously, that I don't think it was Matt's fault. He went to WWE and they didn't understand how to capture that character.
Right.
Obviously, they're giving Joe Hendry a lot more liberty than they gave Matt Hardy.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a completely different structure now.
I'm curious if they're just dangling the carrot and then, like I said, trying to capitalize on the fact that he is, because in a way it's kind of smart. It's like, we know that this person's very hot in the wrestling scene. Because in a way he's giving NXT a little bit of a rub and a little bit of
well, yeah, wasn't it kind of like a big deal that Joe Hendry got permission to work out at the Performance Center?
The Performance Center.
Yeah. Right? Like it was like a big
he's
deal.
Not an employee.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see
the rest of the TNA roster has got to be happy for the dude, but like, and Joe Hendry's got to just be like, when is my contract up? Because I am positioning myself into a fucking great deal with the WWE right now. And I just like I would be very interested to see when his contract is, like what his contract looks like.
Yeah. I hope it's well. I hope they don't do them dirty and just like.
They're not. They're. I mean.
Oh yeah, famously they treat their talent so well.
Bro, you don't think that? I mean, I don't care if they offered him less money than TNA's offering him right now with the fucking merch upside. You don't think Joe Hendry's got a better chance of making more money in the WWE than TNA?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You never mind.
Let's talk about AEW.
Let's go for it.
AEW, guys. It happened.
It did.
Some of us saw it. Some of us didn't.
Hey, have you seen the new Tottenham Hotspur uniforms or kits rather?
No. Is that a soccer team?
Yeah, it's Tony Khan's soccer club.
Oh, that's right. They own a team, correct?
Yeah.
What's the league called? The
Premier League.
Premier League. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you got a team in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Does it have an AEW logo or something on the uniform?
It does now, baby.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. See, Pumps, why didn't you send me a photo of that? I would have found it.
A small shit town in Scotland. Johnny California and I are in a fight.
Bro, the fucking AEW website is fucking awful, bro. Like, they don't have, like, the results just, like, ready to rock as soon as you, like, it's fucking terrible, dude.
I can tell you off the top.
Well, no, I can pull it up on a different website. It's just like, what the fuck, bro?
AEW, I feel like, did a lot of really things very right this week.
Yes, okay. So, AEW Dynamite kicked off with Mercedes Moné versus Hiraku Shida. Is that how you say her name?
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Hikaru Shida.
Oh, fucking sorry.
Yeah, if you ever watched a match.
All right.
Damn.
You know, the thing that they say while she's wrestling, her fucking name.
I did watch some of this, actually. And the fact that they pump in CEO chants during Mercedes.
I think that's just part of the track, right?
Yeah, of course it is. It's part of
the song.
It's tacky, dude. It's bad. This Sasha Banks experiment is not going well.
She's a heel.
Ask me. It doesn't matter.
You're meant to hate
her. She can't talk.
She's getting heat off you right now.
Her promo last week was atrocious.
She's getting heat, brother. She's meant to be. It's meant to be bad, I think.
I understand. Okay, I understand. She's getting heat because
she's getting heat off of you.
Paid $5 million a year.
Hell yeah.
To be Sasha Banks, and she's getting exposed. You can't pretend to care about Mercedes Moné.
I mean, yeah, she's relevant. She's a relevant.
No, she's not.
Topic in the world of wrestling because she's getting paid so much, and you're kind of tuning in, especially because of that, right? Like, let's not all pretend that we friggin' didn't crack up over Aaron Rodgers' fucking victory lap in the New York Jets or whatever, right? Like,
you're not comparing the two.
Oh, please, whatever you're about to say, don't you dare stop. Keep going.
You're absolutely not.
Do it.
Many a times, actually, Aaron Rodgers as a Green Bay Packer. I remember.
Oh, fuck. Let me get settled in. Let me get settled the fuck in, New Orleans Saint fan.
I remember the first year he got paid when they were like, Aaron Rodgers now the highest paid person in the NFL. He was under a microscope. You focus on that person.
And then, won the MVP?
Wasn't it like the first game he got taken out in the first quarter and then came back in the third quarter, clearly very drugged up?
That sounds about right.
Eyes bloodshot as hell. I remember the post-game interview because he came back.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Is this how you remember Ric Flair being introduced as an 18-time world champion on WCW television?
We're going to talk about that at the end of the show. We're going to table it. But I'm saying the fact that she is probably.
Rich Holland strikes again.
Oh no.
That's not even me. That ain't even me, Perito. That's not even me.
Damn, I was here for the Aaron Rodgers talk too. Man.
Pablo is dust, bro. This is back to back. This is a fucking ghost in the machine, dog. There's a ghost in the machine. This is, you know what's low-key fucking scary? This is almost around the same time it happened to me last week.
I see your screen moving. So.
No, I'm not. What happened, Pablo?
I don't know. Text him.
Wow. Oh, he's out.
Wow.
He's quit the show. This is it. He's
is
gone
it.
to the Illuminerdi.
It's about that time. About that time. 9 Pacific.
It's me and you, Pumps.
Man.
It's me and you, dog. All right, I should text him.
Yeah, you should. Sasha Banks.
Sucks.
Well, she's no Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't even get where he was going with that.
I didn't either, but I was here for it.
Yeah, right? He
I'm
was
like,
he was trying to fire me up, dog.
Wow. Oh,
there he is. Oh, he's back.
Look, man. All I'm saying
you start talking shit about fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. You fucking start freezing up.
You did that.
I did not do that. I swear to God, I didn't do that. You don't really think
Aaron Rodgers?
You don't think I did that?
Nathan?
You don't think I did that? You don't think I did
high
that?
and dry. Okay, he left.
All I need is love.
He's gone.
All I need is love. All right, this is not a football podcast, so yeah, Sasha Banks is.
The point I was making was she's under a microscope because she's getting paid so much money.
Yes.
And people are ready instantly to hate on that. And like I said, it seems like they're leaning into it.
Well,
I think she's being extra heelish.
You know why. And
Creative
we know why
control.
Nate doesn't like her either. Because she's a young, successful, rich woman of color. And Nathan Haskell won't stand for it.
Fuck out of here.
Who are you voting for this year?
Fucking Harris and my boy Waltz, dog.
There's only one choice.
I'll say that. I'll announce that right here on the podcast. All right. Next, we had Hangman and Jay Lethal, which started in the back. Apparently, there's some issue with Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett is probably the best 57-year-old wrestler I've ever seen. We didn't get to talk really about him and Bryan Danielson's match from last week or whatever, but
Jeff Jarrett's the best 57-year-old wrestler you've ever seen?
Yeah, 100%. Who's the best
That's a hot take.
Who's the best 57-year-old wrestler fucking you've ever seen?
All I gotta say is Billy Gunn is 60 years old.
And he doesn't wrestle every week. Billy Gunn wrestles like fucking once a month, if that. He's a manager.
He looks like a fucking superstar though every time he walks out there. He looks way better than Jeff Jarrett's old fucking.
You know what, listen, Johnny California, you and I are gonna break up, dude. We're gonna break up, dude.
Holy shit!
That's why Nate keeps that couch nice and cleaned off in the back.
I can't.
There's
I can't
nothing
do it.
ever on the back of that couch.
I can't do it. I can't be.
Wow.
I'm
gonna send you some eyeliner.
Good. All right. Listen. Samson, look. Hey, I like evil Hangman. I listen. Hangman Adam Page is an incredible talent. I like Magnum HP or Magnum AP, Magnum whatever. I I just wish they had better. Like we just got through talking about. I know Pump's fucking plug your ears, son. It's like we just talked about the WWE and like the Final Testament New Day storyline, the fucking the Creed brothers and Gable fucking Alpha Academy storyline. They've got like all of these 4 storylines, whether you like them or not. They have continuity. Like they do things, and AEW just has these incredible talents that they just can't find a weekly thing for them to do.
Are you still talking about Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal when you say they have this good talent?
I'm talking about Hangman.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Hangman and Swerve have history because they made that important, because Hangman helped get Swerve to where he is now. We'll talk about Swerve in a minute, who I love. I just wish they had more for Hangman Adam Page. I mean, yeah, you should fucking leave that on. I don't know. I mean, are you guys Adam Page fans, or am I just...
No, he's good. In a way, they're kind of doing him a little dirty because he is such an AEW original. He's like their homegrown guy.
And he was just in the main event as like one of the elite, right? Like, and then now they just got him doing some bullshit. I mean, I don't know. Like, he's impressive whenever we see him, and he's just... I mean, he's a modern, like, cowboy wrestling character.
He's a rhinestone cowboy.
Right? Like I don't want to say a JBL, but a JBL. Fucking, just like a big, I'm a fucking cowboy. And wrestling's always had that. And he's the best at it now in a time where nobody gives a fuck about
cowboys.
Right. You know what I mean? So he can be that guy for that, and they just don't know what to do with them. And Johnny California, you're just saying shit to say shit now. Don't get your wrestler, your viewer of the decade pass revoked with absolute garbage like this.
Hold on, let's hear him out. I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Adam Page is really good. I agree. I think once more, AEW's they're picking up, because this week they actually had a bunch of video packages, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I feel caught up.
Okay, yes, we're gonna get to that. Okay,
but where they're lacking still is they're lacking in the writing department. WWE still treats it like a TV show.
Correct.
They still have a writing department. It's not just a bunch of wrestlers that are out there booking, or just because they're just booking, right? Or they're just hey, dude. Sorry, my kid's in here.
If he gave you an RKO, that'd be awesome.
Dude,
yeah.
No, they're lacking in the writing department, and that's what it is. It's just like they don't know how to have an A or B, or they have, I guess, their little round of stories right now because they're circling it all in.
But they? I mean, it's like they like. So on Dynamite, there's 8 segments.
Is Hangman Adam Page on the card for All In?
Who knows?
Maybe that's what it is. They're just trying to shoehorn, like, make him wrestle Jeff Jarrett.
Right, maybe, but that's what I'm saying. So there's 8 segments on Dynamite, right?
Yeah,
or whatever, and like 2 or 3 of them have stakes and story and continuity and like interesting shit going on that you really want to root for, and then they throw out like this next match, which is Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly to be the first entrant in the Casino Battle Royal. It's like,
yeah, that was weird.
Why do we? And they go 15 minutes. Like all of those guys are good and deserve something. I just the way the show is paced and I don't know. It's hard to care.
That was a tough point on their programming this week. But I do feel like the rest of the show, aside from that, it was very random, right? And the casino, they do that every year. That's their thing, right? At All In, they always have a casino battle royal, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's clearly a filler match, but yeah, if you're building to your big show, your Super Bowl, you should definitely have a lot hotter of a program.
Right. So then next we've got the Bucks and the Acclaimed,
which is a good match.
It was a good match, and it comes on the heels of the show Pump Swatch, Blood and Guts, right? Like they were on opposite sides, right? And what was that? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So okay, cool. So we're doing that. So nothing in the last 3 weeks has led me to believe that the Bucks and the Acclaimed are in some sort of heated feud whatsoever. Right? So like it just feels like a match.
No, I think the Acclaimed they've been talking for that, and I think in Tony Schiavone.
Maybe it's me not watching all of the things, I guess, but like
I mean the announcers gave you the breakdown on the Young Bucks not having defended that title since like more than like 3 times or whatever since they won it, and that's like an intentional thing.
Of course.
So that's why this was a big deal, and if it seems like it's going to be a 3-way for those tag titles,
so
right?
FTR comes out, right? Who hasn't been on TV in months because Dax has been hurt. And we everyone knows I'm a mark for FTR, but like, so they come out and do the thing, and like, all of a sudden they're just, it should be, who's it gonna be for the titles at fucking it's like, or at All In, it's like FTR or the Acclaimed. It's like these motherfuckers they just all of a sudden get a fucking shot like immediately.
They're FTR.
I get that. I don't know. I want to care more, I guess. And when I keep seeing things I feel like I've seen over and over again, it doesn't make me care. Like, so the next thing we've got that amazing. So let's talk about what was good about AEW this week. Their promo packages, like you mentioned.
Their promo packages, man.
Now, do you guys think they did sign that guy from Instagram, right?
Yeah, Tiger Style Pro.
Right? Who was doing those sick
like vignettes on his own, basically. Now
but he was using like real music though.
Yeah.
Right? On IG, because you can just use it for your page.
Yeah.
So do you think it's a coincidence that they let him use that Green Day track?
Yeah, good riddance.
Have you seen the promo pumps? You should go out of your way to watch it. Watch the Bryan Danielson Green Day promo. It was
I watched his little.
It was very good.
It was very
good. He did, but yes,
yeah, it was very good. And Bryan Danielson and Swerve and this thing, even though it's not super in depth, is a fun, because Swerve is fucking so good, dude.
Yeah,
he's so good.
He looked like $1 million, dude, coming out to the ring. Yeah,
yes,
he like the big jacket.
He's doing all of the right things as the champion. And so why I know my little brother's in the trap. There he is. There he is. Hello, bruv.
I'm surprised he remembered his username this week.
Hello, bro.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. But yes, the promo package they did with Darby was fun.
Yeah.
With Jack Perry, where he was like, I wanted to get signed. I was, the breaking my back for $50 on the indie scene, and then they signed, Dylan McKay's kid. You know what I'm saying? From 90210 Dylan's kid. And he hadn't done shit. And like that was that made me care a little bit at least.
Yeah.
About that feud, even though. And then they did the deal where Jack Perry like attacked him on the way in. Like, these are good things AEW's doing.
Yeah, they're fine. They're dialing it in.
Right, but it's just the other pockets of the show are fucking lame, dude. Like the whole Jericho and Hook thing. Like, it just Okay.
I don't think Hook should be cutting promos at
Now,
all.
wait a minute. As the man who famously loves an eye patch,
Yeah.
you hold on a damn second now.
That was gauze over his eyes, though. That wasn't an eye patch. That was a gauze over the eye. And you could see his eye through it.
I am very glad you brought this up, sir. And let me tell you why. AEW had Hook and an eye patch this week.
Mm-hmm.
AEW has also had John Moxley
Yeah.
in an eye patch.
That was weird when he was wearing that.
AEW has also had Julia Hart in an eye patch.
Uh-huh.
AEW.
Right, you can pull up Rocky Romero at any point.
AEW has also had
He doesn't know who Rocky Romero is.
Hangman Adam Page in an eye patch.
True.
AEW
They're baby faces.
has also had Bryan Danielson in an eye patch. This week, AEW had
That's the clip.
Hook in an eye patch.
Yeah.
My boys, that is 6 eye patched wrestlers in like fucking 2 years.
Went to
And I didn't even bring up Rocky Romero pumps, and I'll tell you why. Because at least that's been his gimmick for like as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
They kept putting these guys in an eye. What is it? How does nobody go, dude, we can't put another person in an eye patch?
Yeah. Went to the well one too many times.
6 too many times.
Yeah.
I think the only 3 people in the WWA can remember with an eye patch was Rey Mysterio when he got his eye poked out. Jean-Pierre Lafitte, who was like legitimately couldn't see out of one eye. That guy. I work for AEW, dude. I work for AEW. And fucking Tongaloa. The eye patches are out of control, guys.
Too many eye patches.
Too many eye patches. Last week we praised them. This week, too many. Ah, fuck. All right.
I didn't realize there was that many eye patches in there.
Bro, well, I'm
AEW.
telling you, when Hook came out in the one, I just kept thinking, I was like, oh, that guy. It's like, wait a minute. Can you guys have a different injury?
A lot of eye injuries in AEW.
Fair enough, which means the refs need to cut down on the eye gouge.
It's just the doctor at AEW gives you an eye patch no matter what.
Yeah.
Like a bad knee. And he's like, just put this eye patch on.
Put this eye patch on and make it look cool.
Yeah.
Bro, they made Jake the Snake when he wrestled Rick Martel like pretend he was blind at like a fucking optometrist.
Eye patches are in this season.
Fair enough, guys. All right, what other AEW notes did I have here? Great Daniel Bryan package.
The main event, man. Come on. Was that you that used to hate on Wheeler Yuta? Because I feel like it was a great spotlight on Wheeler Yuta, and I loved the protege master.
I was for it. I was for it. What I did right in there was are overruns back? Because my shit cut out. My recording stopped. Like this was fucking 1997, and Tony Schiavone was saying the tape machines are rolling. We are desperately out of time.
We're desperately out of time.
Because they said it on the thing. They said we're gonna have some overage, And so I didn't see the last few minutes of the Wheeler Yuta match.
Nate also doesn't understand Johnny's question.
That's Metal Gear, but I'm not a nerd about it.
Ah! The correct answer is Chris Jericho, Hook, Hangman Page.
But I did like that the main event was only like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
14 minutes.
Well, it met its purpose.
And it met its purpose. And our boy, okay, I'm gonna start calling him friend of the show. This was hysterical. When Swerve came in and gave him the house call, which is a fantastic name for a fucking kick to the head. And then started doing the slow yes chants. It was fucking awesome. It was awesome.
Is Bryan Danielson's like contract officially like up with AEW or something soon, or is he just like, I'm retiring? Is it for real, or is it my contract's up?
His
bump card's fucking pretty full.
His working contract might be up. But like his in-ring contract might be up, but his like VP or whatever, because he signed that different deal.
Where he's a vice
now
president.
I've officially been replaced by Chris. Jesus.
This is a
Ask Bill Goldberg. Also, why was Braniel Dialson? Why was Bryan Danielson in the crowd sitting in a regular seat?
He wanted to get front row. He didn't want to be ringside because he's not. That's not his bag. He is
ringside. When he's front row, you're ringside.
But you're not like he's not like ringside, like manager.
Like a manager, right?
Yeah. He was just there to watch the fight.
Also, there was a funny thing where Swerve was fucking up Wheeler Yuta, and he went into Bryan Danielson's face and said, "Your boy is an appetizer.
Yeah.
You just a meal to me." Swerve's crushing it. Swerve is every time I see Swerve do some fucking dope shit, I just think of the extra zero getting added on his WWE contract.
So if
Pumps.
if Braniel Danielson, if he is legitimately retiring, does he go out winning that title at All In, or do they keep it on Swerve?
I think he wins the title, and then works. Yeah, I think he wins the title, doesn't retire, and they give him like a sick run with it, and then he hangs it up because he hasn't. He's the biggest name that went to AEW that they've never put in the championship, right? Like,
yeah,
like he's always just like, I'm wrestler guy. I'm gonna wrestle Kenny Omega. I'm gonna wrestle all these people. Like, they've done a very good job of keeping him away from the world title. And I don't think, I mean, unless he's legitimately not gonna wrestle again, which I don't see how, because he's out there doing a fucking concession stand match with fucking Jeff Jarrett on Dynamite 2 weeks ago. It's like, it's not like he's Sting, where like he can only do like 5 things. So
wow, shitting on the Stinger.
I think little Stinger, hey, little Stinger,
like that, dude.
Do you know I'm a little Stinger, right?
He put his fucking life on the line for you, and this is the thanks you're giving him.
But yeah, I think London is the place to do it. They love wrestling as much as anybody. It's their biggest crowd. Daniel Bryan's going to get to do it in front of 50,000 people like he would if he still wrestled for WWE.
Are you're still getting the pay-per-view? You're doing it?
It's on Saturday?
Yeah. You spend those 50 bones?
Well, that's my fantasy football draft.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's in the afternoon, and so I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's
on the 31st. You're not gonna pull the trigger.
The 31st.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the 25th.
Well, neither one. The 25th isn't Saturday. 25th is Sunday.
What day is the show?
Well, now you got me looking.
Well, yeah, isn't it on is it a Sunday? It'd be the 24th or the 25th.
If it's on Sunday, absolutely.
When is All In?
Sunday the 25th.
Then absolutely. I can't wait to make my cousin sit and watch a 5-hour wrestling show instead of like going to the beach and stuff while he's in town for 2 days.
Watching 30 matches with no story.
Yeah. We'll make it fun.
That is the best kind of wrestling.
That's very true. Let's see. I had another AEW note, I think. Okada.
Oh, yeah. He cut a promo.
He cut a fucking promo, and I wish I had it on video.
That was, I'll tell you.
I was so impressed.
I feel like he was really good. Cesaro or Claudio Castagnoli was so awkward at the beginning.
So awkward.
And then so weird, right? Like it's like he almost like forgot or didn't know what he was saying. And then Okada cuts his promo, which was really good, and then walks off. And then Castagnoli is just like goes into a decent promo. It was like, where was that just a minute ago when the dude, I don't know.
Which was hilarious because Okada was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because Okada is worth the money.
Oh
I'm going to say this and Pumps is going to walk off the show.
Am I?
The minute I saw Okada cut this promo in better English than Shinsuke Nakamura has ever cut, I thought to myself, man, he'd be so good in WWE.
He would.
No, he wouldn't.
He would.
No, how?
He would.
He'd be wrestling Cody Rhodes right now for that title.
No, he would not.
He can talk. Okada, I
wouldn't.
Now listen, the whole bitch thing at the end, which is funny.
He'd be tearing up NXT, and that'd be it. They wouldn't let him anywhere near anybody of any value.
Speaking English promos like that, this whole run is Okada's tryout.
Yeah. How long is this contract for? How many years is he in for?
I don't know, but this is his tryout. However many years it is.
It's like 4 years, something.
Yeah.
I'm not entertaining this foolishness.
He's almost there. He can make it.
Look.
Ridiculous.
There it is. All right. Do we have any other notes from AEW? Pablo had a question in the chat or in our notes that Pumps.
We already talked about it, Nate.
No, we haven't. We haven't. If
it was about the timeless Tony Storm, which she worked in WWE, we were talking about that when we were talking about Joe Hendry.
Okay, good. I didn't really have a take on that anyway.
Yeah, because he doesn't watch women's wrestling.
But I did have something else in the notes since we've been tabling it all night here.
The Mandela effect.
I went back and I watched the last Nitro match, which was Sting and Flair, to try to listen to how many titles they announced him at when he was on the last Nitro.
The final Nitro in a t-shirt and trunks.
Yeah, well, because he wasn't.
I remember it well. I remember it well.
He I think it was 13 times that they announced it. So I don't want to say you're right because what I think happened, and we
never want to say that.
No, well, I think this is the pro wrestling Mandela effect. I think at some point, because I could have sworn that at some point they acknowledged Ric Flair for having a lot more title runs. But I guess once he went to WWE, they just tacked on the WWE title run. But I was very confident that at some point they announced him as being a 20-time, or even at least a like 16 or 17-time world champion.
16, that's what it is. You keep changing it.
No, I remember
16 is the number.
Look,
the Mandela effect. Is there a dash between Kit Kat?
Look, the universe changed around us. I'm right about this. Okay.
Is there?
The universe changed.
What are the other fun Mandela effects? He doesn't say
Booker T doesn't drop the N-bomb.
Oh, he for sure drops the N-bomb. He doesn't say like Luke, I am your father, right? He just says I am your father. He doesn't say Luke. Like there's all those weird Mandela effects like that.
Oh yeah. No,
right?
Well, the actual line is "No, I am your father."
Right? Yeah, exactly. But everyone goes, "Luke, I am your father," but that never really happened. Like,
yeah, and then the thing being mirror, mirror on the wall. I think
right.
it's not.
Yes,
it's
magic mirror. Yeah.
The Bernstein Bears. The Bernstein Bears. The Mandela effect is because a lot of people thought Nelson Mandela died in prison.
Nathan Mandela didn't die in prison. Nathan Mandela died earlier on the show when you guys tried to paint me as a fucking right-wing conservative.
We did nothing, sir.
Nate D. Vance.
He was just with black guys.
Nathan D. Vance.
And then the other one, the most famous of which is like the Sinbad and the Genie movie. That doesn't.
Right. Yeah. No, the Mandela effects are fun.
Yeah. So at some point, Ric Flair for sure was 21-time champion. That has been. We'll call it I don't know, what should we call it? The McMahon effect?
McMahon.
The McMahon effect.
Oh, it's the first time we brought him up this week. There it is.
Well, we couldn't go one episode without not doing it. So
God,
that's true.
Focus, bitch.
Let's see if I pulled up pictures of things, so I wanted to see if I'm missing something.
Mandela effect. We start talking about it. Things start happening.
Oh, this was cool, I thought. CM Punk, when Jesse the Body was backstage at Raw, said that he saw Governor Ventura the other day, absolutely 100% blown away. One of the coolest things that has ever happened to me in my life. He tells me that he saw that I came back, and he said that place must have changed. If Punk is back, I'll go back.
Dang.
Which I thought was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Shout out to Jesse Ventura. I'm in the Baja, man. I'm in the Baja, pal. Have you heard Jesse Ventura interviews? They're fantastic.
Bro, I would vote for Jesse Ventura tomorrow.
Listen, I understand why that guy became the governor of Minnesota.
He was a ahead of his time politician. All right, I'm gonna give that man his flowers. Pumps, you were just blurry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That's the exit music right there. Blurry Pumps.
Did you say Ridge Holland? Did you write down Ridge Holland's name?
Did you say Ridge Holland in the mirror 5 times?
Speaking of, hold on, I got it.
Try wiping your lens, Pumps.
Speaking of,
I didn't touch it.
Pablo's man, Ridge Holland.
Try wiping it like with a little cloth. Oh, there you go.
Ridge Holland won the tag team championship in fucking NXT. Yeah, with Chase U.
All right. Good night, everybody. We're 2 hours in. I'm not going to sit here and talk about Ridge. I'm not going to sit here and take this. I have to talk about Ridge fucking Holland.
Listen, guys, I know when we started this show, we said, hey, we only want to go an hour. We only going to whatever. But let me tell you what.
When did we ever say that?
Okay, maybe when we first started this show, guys, like in my head, I was like, I only want to go an hour. I only want to go an hour. The first half hour of this show is always my favorite. It's about non-wrestling stuff, and I love talking to you guys about it. And it's
I gotta say, the way the show was pitched to me was like, we're gonna talk about wrestling. We're not gonna like break down every segment or match or anything like that.
We don't though. On the I mean, kind of, but not every week.
No, it's whatever Nate found interesting.
No, it's good.
That's what we're doing.
Listen, fuckers.
I'm just saying, why was she with the black guys?
In his defense, I started that conversation.
You did. You fucking booby trapped me. You fucking Craven the 100 me.
Honey potted, motherfucker.
Yeah. Pablo, hit me up if you and Giandra and Shay need like a third man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna start a
maybe
new
the
show where I
producer,
just
you're
read
getting really
customer emails.
Can I produce it, Pumps?
Maybe.
Hey, all right, we'll talk about this off air in a second when we're done. Pumps, do you have anything to plug? Or anything other news? R.I.P. Kevin. R.I.P. Kevin McAllister.
Nate's doing that.
R.I.P. Kevin Sullivan.
Yes. Yeah. A real New Englander, brother.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's it.
Oh,
no, leave it. Yeah, no, nothing.
Pablo Romero Estevez. What do you have to plug, sir? You had a Deeper Issues this week, right?
I have a lot of things dropping on Deeper Issues every week. We talk comic books here in the lair.
When can I come to the lair and do a crossover episode?
Soon.
Give me some homework. I have a comic shop up the block from my house. Give me yes. Right over here in Redondo. There's it's not Jeffrey's, it's Comic Bug.
I think Comic Bug closed, brother.
Brother, it's right on the street. I drive by it all the time. It's far from closed.
Have you tried to go in?
Yeah.
It's open. Okay, good.
Maybe it's not called Comic Bug.
No. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought, but I could be wrong. Support that shop, man. I'll give you some homework.
Give me some homework on a graphic novel or something that you guys are going to talk about that week, and I'll go buy it and read it and get my shit in.
All right. We're going to figure it out. We are going to do a crossover episode, but then Pumps is going to be live. What are we going to just do? Why don't we just do a...
Because I can be in person.
Yeah, I'm going to put... I guess
listen. When we can figure out how to put Pumps on the little tiny 80s television that we've talked about, that's what I want. Like Krang, like he's like
full
Krang.
Space Ghost route.
Krang, like he's Krang.
All going up as we speak, gentlemen. Here, it's happening. It's not. Doesn't look like much right now. It just looks like a bunch of dicks on the wall. But that pretty soon is going to be a wall covered in VHSs surrounding that television.
Yes.
So we got a little behind the scenes magic just there.
Pumps, you know how funny it would be if we went as Krang, and we found just a way where I was at a party in that outfit, and then you were like Wi-Fi'd in on my fucking
FaceTime
stomach
on an iPad.
Yeah. God damn, that would be funny.
Or Pumps at some point comes to a New Japan show or something or other, has an excuse to come out to the West Coast.
Pumps and Boogie know they have an open invitation here whenever they want.
I got a spare bedroom, dude. You have your own private bathroom.
Yeah.
My kids
I can't fucking offer you that. Fucking dick.
Shit.
Like, bro, Pablo's got that Illuminerdi money, bro. He's got private bathrooms, dog.
That's right.
He's like, you should see the signing bonus that Joe gave us.
No, does he give signing bonuses?
We're asking you.
I don't know.
That's where the YouTube money went.
I couldn't get a T-shirt made.
Yeah, that's where the super trats went.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck. All right, my name is Nathan Eskill. Find me on all the stuff.
Buy the album.
It's coming out the 21st on Bandcamp. It's $10 because inflation does not affect Cobra Law Records. It's going to be streaming everywhere on the 30th. But this Saturday, I believe on the Roma Collectors
Realm
Facebook page.
It usually is Facebook.
Yeah, it's right. It's usually a Facebook page. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do a fun thing there, and I'll put out the links to all of that. So yeah, as always, be nice to each other and watch wrestling. If you AEW for wrestling, but WWE for like stories.
No,
good